Oh, tough questions today, Hex. Hex, if I can be honest with you for a moment, do you feel overwhelmed by the sheer responsibility of answering all of these quite difficult questions and getting them right?
Well, yeah, I mean, if we get them wrong, we have to drink from the noob cup, which is terrible, but it is our job, Bajo.
It is our job, and we must do our job. Oh no. Oh no. What did I just say? These questions are so easy today, don't you think, Hex? Don't you think? Do you think they're so easy? I'm Bajo here at the spawn point desk. I was just answering some easy questions. May I ask who's speaking, please?
Hello, Bajo. It's me, Darren.
Oh, g'day, Darren. How you doing?
I couldn't help but notice that you were having some trouble with the questions today.
No, we're fine, Darren. We got these.
Wait a minute. We are really snowed under this week. Would it be so bad if we asked Darren to help out just a little bit?
Darren, I've got to go. Darren. I've got to go.
Just consider me
Let's just move on to the first question. And this question is from Ethan, who is in Kurri Kurri, which is in New South Wales.
Just ignoring me now?
I'm ignoring you. Just what you said. Don't want to sound like a noob, but can you explain what you mean when you talk about RPG, RTS, FPS, platform games, and other stuff? And Darren should dress up as Daxter on the Jack games. Darren to Daxter! P.S. Love your show. P.P.S. Bajo is radical and awesome. Well, thanks. You're totes awesome and radical for saying so. But Hex, we've got this one covered, right? We know what all of these things stand for.
Yeah, this one we should be okay.
Yeah, we don't need Darren's help at all.
Yeah. So, Ethan, RPG is short for role-playing game, and you can usually tell if a game is an RPG because you'll start off with a level 1 character, and as you play, you'll level them up and collect bigger and better gear and go on quests and that sort of thing. Games like Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy are a couple of examples.
Whereas an RTS stands for real-time strategy, and these are games where you usually gather resources to build and command an army from a top-down view. Halo Wars or Age of Empires are real-time strategy games.
Yeah, and you play in real time as opposed to a turn-based strategy where players take it in turns. Civilization is a good example of a turn-based game. And FPS stands for first-person shooter, and first-person just means that you play like you're actually playing from inside the character's perspective and looking through their eyes, like Portal 2, although really that's more of a first-person puzzle game, so I guess that's an FPP.
Yeah.
You may have also heard of third-person games. That's where the camera is outside your character and you spend the game looking at their back. And there's tons of examples of those, like Jak and Daxter or Skylanders.
Yeah, but Jak and Daxter is also an example of a platformer. You can tell platformers pretty easily because they involve a lot of jumping onto platforms, hence the name. And these come in two distinct flavors, with flat 2D platformers like New Super Mario Bros. And Rayman Origins, or 3D ones like Super Mario Galaxy and Crash Bandicoot.
Another acronym we use a lot is MMO, which stands for Massively Multiplayer Online Games. These are games that have thousands of players in the same online server. Most of them are actually MMORPGs, which, if you've been paying attention, you'll know what it stands for. Massively Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game. Phew. A few examples would be RuneScape or Moshi Monsters.
Hey, I've got one. LMO. What does that stand for, Hex? Do you know what that stands for?
Laughing my...
Nope.
LMO.
I don't. That's okay, Hex.
Laughing my
Let's move on.
octopus? Laughing my orange...
This one's from Mr. Awesome in Marshmallow Land outside Australia.
Laughing my otter? Hi guys, do you know some good FPS games that are only rated PG? P.S. Bajo and Hex, you guys are awesome, and Darren, you are a noob.
Well, Mr. Awesome, we have tackled this question before, and we said that there aren't really any good ones. But you know what? I actually found one that looks okay.
Okay, well, what's it called?
It's called Old World Stranger's Wrath. It's an old Xbox game, but you can get it on PC, and it was even remastered in high definition a little while ago for PS3. And there's apparently even a Vita version in the works. It's a great quirky shooter where you go around collecting bounties and using live critters for ammunition. It's also got some third-person bits, but there's plenty of first-person stuff too.
Yeah, that was a great game. I'm kind of surprised that it's only PG though, considering you're shooting with live animals. But anyway, moving on to this one from Mushroom, who is under the desk. Maybe they've gone.
Maybe it's really tiny mushroom.
Okay. In New South Wales.
Hello, I have asked this question like 1,000,000,001 times. Colin! I just got Pocket Planes for iOS, and I want to know how to get bigger planes with more seats. If you don't answer, I won't be a mushroom. I will turn into a noob. And in Mario Kart 7, the Rainbow Road is so hard. From Mushroom.
Well, Mushroom, there are a couple of things you have to do to get access to bigger planes. Firstly, you have to level up by playing for a while and delivering jobs, since you only get access to larger planes at higher levels. You'll get some pretty decent planes around level 10, but you'll need to get up to about level 30 before you can get the big jumbo jets.
Then once you're a high enough level, just go into the menu, select the Market button, and you'll find some of the planes available to you. It's worth noting as well that you won't always be offered the best planes to buy, so you might have to wait for new items to come into the market.
And you'll also need to have a spare plane slot available and plenty of bucks to buy the new planes, as the big jumbos set you back almost $500.
Yes, but before we move on, I want to give a big shout out to all the spawnlings in the Good Game flight crew. You guys are nailing it. At the moment, we're coming 11th in the world on the current challenge. Go team.
Anyway, moving on to this one now from, in Town, outside Australia.
It's awesome
I took a stab at that. I just really didn't know how to
I
pronounce.
think that's how you pronounce it. Let me just check my database of pronunciations.
Emoticon.
Let me just hang on. I'll just play it for you. I'll play it for you. This is the official sounding of what it sounds like by the database.
That's what I did. That was pretty much. That was pretty close.
That's pretty good.
Pretty close.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Pretty cool to have your name named after the town you live in. Yeah, I was born in Steventown.
You weren't.
But my name is Bajo, so they got that completely wrong.
You change your story all the time about where you're from. You're an international man of mystery.
That's because I slip between dimensions like a ninja.
And a Time Lord. Apparently.
Have you got the time? Hey guys, in your Minecraft world, the rail split at one point. How did you do that? I need to know. From you.
I thought we agreed that it's pronounced
Oh, it depends which dialect you're using.
Well, what do you mean which dialect? English?
There's different dialects of English, depending on where you're from, where you're born. If you're born in Steventown, you say it like that.
Steventown doesn't exist. Well, it wasn't too complicated. Basically, you can get a piece of rail to change direction by using either a redstone dust or a redstone torch and sending a signal through that. It's kind of the same principle we use to create our minecart launchers.
Oh, phone's ringing. Do you like my new ringtone? I just put it on then. Pretty funky. Shows your dance moves, Hex. They're great. Hello, Bajo speaking.
Hello, it's Darren again.
Hi, Darren. I knew it would be you because you always call me when I'm doing things busy. What
I
can
just
help
wanted
you?
to
How can I
clarify
help?
a point specifically with our Minecraft
Okay.
house. See, in the case of our rail...
Hang on, Darren. Let me put you on speaker so Hex can hear you too.
All right.
How do I...
It's just here if you just toggle it in the... Okay.
Can you hear me now, Darren?
Affirmative.
Hello, Darren, are you there?
Are you there?
Affirmative.
Are you there, Darren?
In the case of our rail, we basically just put a redstone torch directly underneath the section of rail we needed to change direction. Then we ran a redstone wire back up to the house, using redstone repeaters every few blocks to keep the signal strong. Then we attached a switch at the exit of the house to activate and deactivate the torch so we could switch directions from the house. So as you can see, when the redstone torch is switched on, the rail goes this way, but when it's off, it goes back that way, allowing us to create a rail that splits.
Oh, nice one, Darren.
Thanks very much for that,
That's
Darren.
really helpful.
Hey, Darren, what are you up to this weekend?
Oh, I was just going to pop over to Mars. I was going to say hello to the Curiosity
Did
rover.
they end up finding water on Mars,
The
Darren?
Mars
Well, we're
rover,
still
that's so
looking, but
cool.
it's very promising. Actually, we're also going to...
What did you do that for? I wanted to hear more about the Mars rover. That's so awesome.
Sounds funny.
Yeah,
Sounds funny.
but the Curiosity...
Let's move on to this from Jacob in Lawton, Queensland.
Just picture them having a little tea party together.
Yeah.
Just roving around like
Yeah.
little buddies.
Yeah.
Please, can you put Batman, the Brave and the Bold on PS3?
You still there, Darren?
Affirmative.
Nice talking to you.
Well, sorry, Jacob, but no, we can't do that. We really have no say in what platforms the games are released on. That's all up to the game's publishers and the developers. Batman Brave and the Bold is actually a Wii exclusive, so there's not much we can do to bring it over to the PS3. Sorry.
Actually, Hex, I bet I could put Batman Brave and the Bold on a PS3 right now in a second.
No, you
bet I can. I
couldn't.
bet you that computer I
You
can.
couldn't.
I bet you your laptop.
Look, unless
I bet
you
the borrowing
wrote
of your laptop
a
for an hour I
letter
could do
to
that.
the publishers and the game developers and said,
I just
ignore
have it-
all your business agreements and
PS3
your,
right
and your
here.
money deals and all that kind of stuff.
So-
I want to...
Hex, what's that?
Well, that's a PS3.
What's this?
Well, that's Batman Brave and the Bold. So you physically put the game on the PS3.
Do you have any more questions? Please send them into this website here.
I don't think that's quite what Jacob was asking. If you've got questions, feel free to send them in here and we'll try to answer them for you. It's just silly. Bajo.